Okay, good morning, everyone. So let's start where yesterday we have stopped. So our session has over while seeing the solution of this particular problem number I think 9. So what was the day of the week on 20th May 2006? So we were just seeing its solution. So obviously it was Sunday. So 28th May 2006 is written as 2005 plus the period from 1st of January 2006 to 20th May 2006. So if you see 2005 years, right? So for first 2000 years, there will be 0 odd days in this way, right? For 400 years, there is 1 odd day, and the same is happening with the 1600. So this becomes 2000, but now 2000 plus 5, that is 5 years, we'll be having 1 leap year and 4 ordinary years. So 1 leap year is having 2 odd days, and 4 ordinary years will be having the correspondingly 4 odd days. So 4 odd plus 1 of 2 leap years becomes 6, total 6 odd days. Now this is for 2005, right? Now next is the period from 1st of January 2006 to 28th May 2006. So in the January there are 31 days, 28 days, 31 days, 30 days, and in the May there will be 28 days. So it becomes 148 days, right? Now if you convert it into the what I can say, the complete weeks, right? So it will be simple. So you can have here 148 by 7 is equal to 21, and here you have 1 odd day, right? Now, so complete the total odd days for 2005, they are 6, right? For first 2000 there will be 0. The next for 2005 there are 6, and for the period of 1st January 2006 to 28th May 2006 is 1. So it becomes 7, right? That means after complete week this will be a 0 odd day, right? And 0th day is Sunday. Fine. So this could be the way of approaching the answer. No doubt there will be some shortcuts, right? Definitely will be solving your problems with the help of them, but in order to actually understand what happens, right, thoroughly, once you inculcated this, then very easily you can go for the short trick so that you can save your time to get the answer, right? So this should be the way by which you can approach. Okay, next. What was the day of the week on 16th July 1776? Fine. So this is your question. Thursday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Sunday. Okay. So find out the answer for this particular question. Yes, Vikrant, you got it. Mayuresh, recheck it. Vikrant, can you type the logic what you have got it? I think Rishabnath and Sumit also got the answer. Those who got the answer, please try to write the logic. So that I may come across what exact ways by which we are, in fact, you were a proceed. Suraj, you got. I think, Swayam, you need to recheck your logic. Sahil, you got it. Mayuresh, now it's fine. Those who have written the answer, please type the logic. Vinayak, recheck it. Danish, recheck it. Pankaj, recheck it. Sudip, you got it. Vedant, recheck it. Siddharth got it. Karthik, you got it. Danish, I think, as I said, you got the answer. Now I'm interested in knowing the logic each one of you have gone through. Vinayak, it's correct. Vedant, recheck it. Okay, just couple of moments and I will be starting to explain the answer. Oh, Vikrant, you, yes. Yes, Vedant, it is correct. If I tell you the logic, whatever we have used for the previous question, right, the same kind of same it is. So you can use the same logic so that, yes, Karthik it is. So you can get your answer. Who has written Vedant? It is not that particular. Sahil, I'm just seeing your logic. Whatever you have written, right? Though the answer is correct by this way, but I have a little bit doubt in this particular logic because you have just considered, let's say, 2 odd days, and 1600 has 0 odd days. Hence, 0 plus 2 is equal to 2, right? So if you consider it is 17 and 1776, and how you have considered only 1600, right? So what about the next 175 years, right? So Kadam, it is right. Okay, so let's go through the logic how you can obtain it. Fine. So what was the day of the week on 16th July 1776? So here, if you consider, this is the date, right? So how you can write this? You can write it 1775 plus the period from 1st January 1776 plus to 16th of July 1776, right? So you can write it in this way. Now you have to count the odd days. Count the odd days. In this particular case, just okay, fine. So count the odd days. So in this particular case, if you see the number of odd days in the 1600 years, that will be 0, right? That means now you have only 175 years. So these 1600 are subtracted from this. So you have 175 years. So you know for 100 years, there are 5 odd days. So further you have to find out for 75 years, how many would be the odd days. So these 75 years will be containing, let's say, 57 years, right, which are called ordinary, plus 18, yes, 18 leap years, right? Because we know 100 years containing 24 leap years and 76 ordinary years, right? So in this way, I have just gone through this one, right? So it becomes now these many years. Now you know the ordinary year is having one leap year, one odd day, and the leap year is having 2 odd days, right? So it becomes 57 plus 36. Fine. So yes. Now total it is 7 7 13 3 1 passenger? No. 93 odd days. Total odd days are 93 for 75. Fine. So you can convert it actually into so 13 weeks and 2 odd days. Fine. So see how many till now you have got. So you have got 0 plus 5 plus 2, right? These many odd days. And now you have to find out the odd days for this particular time period, right? So, for January it is 31, fine, plus 76, right? Is, now see, here the question comes in, right? So how many now I should write, 28 or 29, right? If I write 29, in fact, I have to write 29 because it is the leap year, right? So 29 for March, for April, for May, for June, and for July, it is 16. So it becomes 19. So 198. Fine. Now if you again convert it into weeks, so it becomes 28 complete weeks and 2 odd days. Now you can count total number of odd days. Total number of odd days. So here 0 plus 5 plus 2 plus 2. Fine. So again it becomes 9, right? Now if you convert this, so it will be written as 1 complete week and 2 odd days. And 2 odd days will be Monday and Tuesday. So your second odd day is Tuesday, which is on the 16th of July, right? And therefore your answer is option B. Fine. So 16th of July. Yes.
Hello, sir. Hello,
Om Bol.
sir. 75 years मध्ये ते हे कसं काउंट केलं तुम्ही लीप इयर आणि ऑर्डिनरी इयर?
हॅलो.
हॅलो,
तुझा एकतर मोबाईलचा वॉल्यूम वाढव.
हॅलो.
हा बोल. हा बोल.
सर ते 75 इयर्स मध्ये ते तुम्ही काउंट कसं काय केलं लीप इयर आणि ऑर्डिनरी इयर?
Now see this will definitely come after the practice, right? That is the reason why I have written it here. Fine. So for me it is a logic, right, that it is 75, that means I have only 18, right? Because for every 25 there will be 6 leap years, right? So according now how these 6 years are appearing, right, that will be what I can say practiced, and then definitely it will be always remembered, right? So little bit. Fine. I think maybe tomorrow or in one of the next sessions you will get, or I may share you with you the tricks so that you can come. But I know that tricks will be always working unless and until when you get all these things, right? So unless and until you go through completely these things, right, I think that is not going to help. That could be the case. I hope I have satisfied.
Okay.
Okay, someone else, fine. So those, I hope you must have finished. Okay, let's go back also and take the screenshot of yesterday's pages as well. So quickly you can have this one. Okay, then I think last previous of that. Okay, so let's go to the next one. Okay, again go through the same kind of uh, what was the day of the week on 4th July 2002. So your options are Tuesday, Thursday, Wednesday, Sunday. THURSDA, I will write complete so that. No, it is not. I think Jay, you got it. Okay, Sumit have written something else. It is not. Mayuresh, it is not. Kadam Pranav, it is not. Sahil, it is. Mayuresh, it is not. Okay, probably I will know. Yes, Ravish, it is not. Karthik, it is not. Sresh, I think it is. Om, it is not. Shardul, it is not. Sahil, it is not. Mayuresh, now it is. Can you write the logic? Akash, it is. Okay, I have made a mistake in writing the question. Anyway, we will check it. Right. Okay, I will tell you. Instead of 4th July, you can consider 4th June. So instead of only July, consider the June, and now you can get the answer. I have also need to go for the July. Yes, logic is same as the previous one. That's fine. Nothing else I have done. Right. So in this case, though till now I said it is right, it is right. Now that answer may get changed. Right. So I suggest everyone first go to the 4th June instead of 4th July. Okay, let's go through the logic. So 4th June 2002, right? That means how you can write this? You can write it as 2001 plus 2001 plus the period from 1st of January 2002 to the period up to 4th of June 2002. Now you know this 2000 is again 2001 is again written as 1600 plus 400, and it has 0 odd days. Fine. So next year, that is 2001, which is ordinary year. So one ordinary year. Now it is simply quite simple. So one odd day, right? Then for this period, you know, for January, for Feb, for March, for April, for May, and for June. So it becomes 155, right? So these are the 155 are the odd days. So you can convert these into weeks. So here I think remains one odd day. Fine. So total odd days will be now 0 plus 1 plus 1. Right. So 0, 1, and 1. So there are only 2 odd days. And therefore, your answer is, I can write, okay, Monday and Tuesday. Right. So here the option is A. Now let's go for 4th of July and see what comes 2002. So this is there, right? Nothing is changing. In this case only, this will be always there, right? So I will be writing 155 plus 26, right? Plus how many? 4th July, so 4. So it becomes 30, and 30 is 80. So 185 divided by 2, it becomes 2, 4, sorry, 7. So it is remains 3. Why? So 3 all days plus 1, it becomes 4 all days. It is Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. So earlier, those who had written Thursday, so in fact they were also correct. Fine. So I just made a mistake in uh, reading your answer corresponding to the question written, whatever. This 26, because already I have taken for June 4 days here. So remaining days of that month, that is 26. That is the reason. Otherwise, I need to perform all these things. Because of that, to save this the time for rewriting this particular line, I have just taken it as these 26 plus these 4 is equal to total number of days in the month of June.